Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're well. Today my camera's decided to record in a really weird setting and it kind of looks blurry, but it's not. I think it's the lighting because it's so sunny here. I've got my curtains drawn, so it's kind of like, whoa, what are you doing? So anyway, please ignore that. Also, I think it might be the pattern that's throwing my camera off. Anyway, we live and learn. Would it be a pretty budgets video if I didn't have something going wrong? Realistically, let's keep it real. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I appreciate this is quite stressful for a lot of you. Don't worry, I'll be working this out. I am cash stuffing, I believe it's £1,070 this month, which is a lot more than normal, and that's purely because I need to really start putting stuff away in here. And yeah, before we get started, I'm just going to be honest, it's the 5th of the month this month and I've already spent all of my money that I had to put away in my bank account. I've got it in front of me, I think it's about £472, and I've already spent that. Now I'm identifying that I seem to be splurging a lot more than recently. Don't know why. I think I'm in this mindset of, you know, you only live once. But it seems to be more items that I'm buying. Like I went to Superdrug and spent a load of money because I needed to buy all my stuff all over again because I've used it all up. You know when like that time just comes every like 6, maybe even every year where everything just runs out. That was basically where I was at. So it was necessary stuff. But yeah, I just seem to be splurging more. And in all honesty, with my boyfriend now living in Liverpool, there is costs every month to just go to and fro from Liverpool, which I still haven't budgeted for yet. That costs about £70, so well, 70, probably about £90 overall train wise. So it's things like that, and I plan on doing that twice a month, I think it is. It's things like that just kind of been adding up recently, and I've been trying to find a new swimming costume, and so I've been buying loads and blah, blah, blah. So do you know what I mean? And anyway, as I'm doing this, my friends are texting me talking about what food they're gonna eat. I'm very put off right now, but anyway, we're gonna move on. Pizza, if anyone wants to know. So we're cash stuffing £1,070, and this is stressing me out too. So let's get them all together. Let's just get them. Also, just a little life update. I have signed up to a new gym that's opened near me. That will be quite exciting. That is a lot more expensive than my current gym. My current gym's only £20 a month and it was cheap and cheerful. However, this one is literally like a walk from me, so it will be worth it. But it's about 40 quid, maybe, 45 quid a month. It's a lot of money considering it doesn't even have anything other than literally a gym and gym classes, but I think that's just the area I live in. But that'll be fun. That'll keep me probably stopping this splurge malarkey that I seem to get myself into. What it is, I don't know if anyone else is feeling this, is just like, I'm gonna say since COVID I've just felt the need to, if I want something, I'll buy it. And it's a really odd one because I almost don't agree with it entirely anyway myself. But like, I think COVID just kind of made us all realise that life was so short and you should buy something if you like it. So I'm going to blame COVID, but I think everyone does with this kind of stuff. But genuinely, I do think it's given me this mindset. Before, I was like, do I need it? Whereas now I'm like, just buy it. Life's too short. So yeah, I'm still in this mindset. I do need to get out of the mindset though, because it's not good for me. But what I need to remember is, although visibly there's not much in my bank account, I used to have a lot of savings in there. But if you were here last month, then you would see that like I basically just YOLO'd life, went on loads of holidays, went to Amsterdam, went to Turkey, went to must don't really remember, Switzerland. I went loads of places with that money, and that kind of therefore used up all of my money really. Keeping it real on this channel always. So anyway, we're going to dive straight into this. I don't even remember which one has what in. No, that's my... I can never remember the name of them. I can never remember what they build up. Here we are. Right, food shop, let's go. So we're putting £80 into food shop. We're going to do that in 20s. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm back on a diet now, guys. And I'm actually being really strict with myself. I'm calorie deficiting it. I've never actually done that previously. I have only ever eaten what I wanted still, but exercised a lot more. But I'm proper dieting this time, so I find myself spending less because I'm buying quite a lot of the calorie counting ready meals, because it's just a lot easier in the evening, especially if you're hungry, because if you're calorie counting you generally might be hungry. But yeah, I'd really recommend the spaghetti bolognese calorie careful Tesco's one. Really nice. Anyway, beauty, we're gonna put 40 in there. I've been slacking with the beauty. We got 20 in there, so that's 60 in there now. Now I think I probably did 120 and 210s when working this out, because to be honest, the beauty, now I get laser done, which by the way I'm really sorry I didn't link the laser thing. The link is now in the comments of the other video. If you want to get £30 off your laser treatment, and I get £30 off too, happy days, then go and use that link. Not fussed if you don't, but I mean, you may as well get 30 quid off. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't make a friend send me one or something, or like I didn't put it on my story asking if anyone has that. But anyway, we move. But since that, I now don't spend money on waxing. It's only nails, and there's a part of me that hates going to the nail shop. I'm gonna say it. There is a part of me that hates it. I hate the fact that I don't know what they're saying about me. I hate the fact that I don't know what they're saying in general, and I find it really quite embarrassing. So I've left these for quite a while now. I'm gonna cut these down myself. I'm tempted to maybe go and get my nails done when I'm in Liverpool, because it might be cheaper, and you just never know. But I hate the unknown of like not knowing what places are good and bad when you go to like a new place like that. So I'll let you know though, and I'll let you know if it's cheaper. This costs me £25. They do, as we know, these have lasted over a month, I'm pretty sure, but you can see the grout is real. But I don't mind the grout look. Anyway, time with friends, we are putting £80 in, and there's nothing in there. So we're just gonna whack 80 quid in there. The problem with me is I need to remember to take these envelopes with me to Liverpool, because I have been spending time with my boyfriend and his friends and his family, who are my friends. Like, they have like younger family members who are now my friends, and they're essentially my friends, and we go out for dinners and stuff, and really I need to be using this stuff, not my card. So yeah, I need to. How do you guys manage when you like go, do you take this stuff on holiday? Exercise, we are putting 60 in, and we are going to probably do that in 20, 30, 40, 50, £60. I say probably because I did plan this out. I plan this out every time, and then generally it doesn't work out. And we have £20 in this, and now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, £80 in there. My PTM's still doing that every other week with my best friend. We've decided instead of doing £15 each, we're going to do £30 each alternate weeks. So she paid £30 last time, and I'm going to pay the £30 the next time. That way we're just not fussing around £5 notes, because £5 notes can be annoying. Holidays. We are putting quite a lot in here. We're putting £250 in. The reason I'm putting £250 in is because that's where my money goes. I've identified I spend a lot of money on holidays. I need to make this envelope bigger. And also I'm going, as you know from my last video, I'm going up north to Scotland of my boyfriend's golf tournament that he's doing. And we've decided to go to Edinburgh, I believe. if I can remember. I did ask you guys what's better, Glasgow, Edinburgh, and like there was quite a lot. You said I'd enjoy both. I think we decided Edinburgh in the end. Well, it was cheaper by a lot to go to Glasgow, and I did look at flights to Glasgow, but I think we're going to change it and go to Edinburgh. We're only there for like one night, so is there really any point in going to Edinburgh? I don't know. I'm tempted to take the day off. Oh, there's just a lot going on. Just a lot going on, a lot to think about. So I'm going to keep you updated and actually let you know. Then I might do a post on the community page about what you recommend, because I'm just a bit clueless. Anyway, let's see how much we've got in there at the moment. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50. We have 250 in there. So plus 250. Wow, she's actually got good at maths. 1. Oh, that's 2. 100. And 50. 250. That is £500. So we have £500 on holidays. That will cut, that will be good for me to go to Scotland, because I did have a mini heart attack before videoing this, looking at my bank account. I had literally one of those months where I'm like, I don't even want to look at my bank account. And it's like, and one of the reasons why I think I overspent is because I lost my AirPods, and I'm buying AirPods for my boyfriend for his birthday, so that was like, that's like 220 quid just on presents. One's for him, and one's for me. Happy birthday me, even though it's in November. But anyway, so I think that's why. But I was like, oh my god, I have no money for this flight, which is still not till September, so I'm fine. But still, I like to be planning. Moving on. I'm talking a lot today. I really am. Back to account. We don't have much in here, I don't think. 40 quid. I haven't actually put that back in my account. These ones I haven't filled out because, you know what, guys? I just haven't done it. And what I have decided that I need, though, is a receipts envelope, because I keep losing my receipts and I keep buying stuff and then going, oh, I shouldn't have bought that, and wanting to return it, and I can't find the receipt. So I need a receipt one badly. Watch this space. There'll be one next month. Moving on to the builder ones, which I can never remember the name of. Cash. Why can I never remember the name of them? I swear every time you guys comment, you have to comment what it is. But we're going to start off first with, what are we starting off with? Australia. I was tempted to start with travel. This is like train travel. But I'm going to start off Australia. I am putting a lot more money into these envelopes this month, which again is probably the reason why I feel like I've overspent. So we are putting 60 into Australia. I don't even know when I'm going to Australia. I haven't even got a plan. I just know one time in my life I want to go to Australia, so this is kind of what that's for. And we are putting 60 in there, so we're going to do it in 20s. 20, 40, 60. So now we'll have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, £220. £220 in Australia. I feel like that's crept up quite a lot recently. Maybe it's because I just added 60 quid. I was literally adding £20 at one point into these envelopes. Maybe I need to chill. But maybe not. I just had a month where I was like, you know what? I've got the money. Let's just save it and put it away. I mean, ideally, I will spend this money on Australia. But if something happens in my life that means I have to spend this money, that's okay. And that's where I'm at now with it. Emergency. We are going to put £60 into emergency as well. How much do we have in emergency? There's not been any emergencies, guys. Thank goodness. Oh no, let's get the 60 first. Come on, Sophie. Chill. 2, 4, 6. Let's whack it in with the 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, £230. So sorry, I have £220 in Australia and 230 in emergency. That seems a bit wrong. I might start putting less back again into Australia and more into emergency, because something tells me that emergency is more important. Don't know what it is. Car. Now this is a good conversation. I have decided that I want to get a new car. And I am fed up, and this is low-key a little bit of a rant, I'm going to be honest. I'm fed up of seeing people my age, younger, who have 22 plate registration cars. And I am sat there with my diesel pumping out toxins to the world car that I did get for 200 quid, and I'm very grateful. Crappy car, basically. So I want to know, and I did a post somewhere and I asked people, and they were like, they basically to pay it off in finance. I want to know how people are affording it, and I want one too. I want a nice car, because driving is part of life. I've got a nice mattress to sleep well. Why am I not getting a nice car to drive well? I mean, I drive well, but like, I could save myself money. I don't know if I would though. So this is how my brain's working. I'm literally just talking out loud. Save myself money going to Liverpool by driving, but I don't think I will. I think it costs about £70, so I'd only be saving myself about 20 quid. But then it doesn't cost me that if I'm in the office anyway. Anyway, I basically have decided that I want to get a nice car, and this hasn't got anything to do with that. This is still just a car in general, but I've decided I do want to get a nice car, and you'll see that I'll have less money to put in the envelopes, because I think there'll be like an amount coming out every month, not on finance, as in they get a loan and then put the loan on the car. I've got no loans right now. I just want to say this is all of my money. I'm in a very fortunate position that I've paid off my loans. I had a loan for my teeth. I got my teeth done like Invisalign, and my laptop. I've paid those off. I did those before COVID, so it's been going on that long. And now I'm done. So that's maybe the reason why I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind something now, because it was £90 a month for my laptop. And now I've got the laptop forever. That's the same with the car, right? So I'm thinking an Audi A1 in white. And I'm thinking maybe to look at one up north, because they might be cheaper. So anyway, I'll keep you updated. I'm not going to splurge out on a car, but I just like to be realistic with you guys, in that we're all living on this earth and we're only here once. And I think I've this is what I mean by splurging again. See my mindset? But like, why shouldn't I get a nice car? Why do I have to like punish myself and get rubbish cars? That's how I see it. We're going with £30 into car. But yeah, like, I get embarrassed if I see anyone in my car. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to, for once in my life, treat myself to something significant. I do that with laptops and technology, but not with something that I could equally use every day. So anyway, I'll keep you updated. We now have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 325. 325 in car. Nice. That's crept up. That's crept up, hasn't it? Again, the way I see it is, maybe I'm just being selfish, but it's not fair. This is not fair. So yeah, I want to get myself a nice car, and then when it's done, it's done. I'll keep you updated with how much I spend on it, and I guess we'll see. Christmas. We're actually putting a little bit of a heffalump into Christmas. Well, no, it's not. I still put more in Australia. Jeez, like, I don't know why I did that, but we're putting £50 in Christmas. I'm going to do it in a £50 note. That could mess this whole thing up. Let me just check. I think I should be okay though. 50, 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, £190 in Christmas. In all honesty, guys, I I don't have that many people to buy Christmas presents for. I mean, now I've got a boyfriend, I'll be spending a Christmas present on my boyfriend, but really it's only my brother, my mum and my dad. I don't really buy presents for anyone else. I don't know who does anyone else buy presents for. I mean, I guess you might have children. I don't have children yet, so I obviously don't have that. But that already feels like a decent amount. Like, I feel like when Christmas comes around, I'm probably gonna have like £300, £400. Well, I hope even more, and then it can just carry over. But I feel like that's good. Maybe I could use that for when I go to Winter Wonderland, things like that, like the Christmas time. Maybe. USA. We are putting £40 in USA. Oh, it's already open. Ooh, stressful. Not sure why I'm putting less in USA than Australia. Oh, that's my Fitbit. Yeah, not sure why I put less in there, but we move. So we're going to do that in 2040 is how much we're putting away in there. So now we have 50, 120, 40, 60, 80, 220, 30. £230 in USA. These will just keep ticking by. Some months you'll see me put 20 in, some months you'll see me put 60 in. I think that's just how these are going to work. It really depends on my mindset at the time, which probably isn't a good thing because I've put a lot more money in these this month and I feel like I've overdone it. But as we know, I feel a little bit anxious this month. It's only the 5th. I appreciate this is a little bit late. It's only the 5th and I feel like I've got no money left. So I guess we'll just have to work with that. But I do have lots of cash lying around my house, guys, where like, this sounds so bad, but if you see money on the floor, do you pick it up? I'm sorry, do you pick it up? I do, okay? And then I put it into a pot. Maybe I should anti-back that pot, but like, that's what I do. So I have a pot that's got quite a lot of money in it where I collect it up off the floor. So anyway, that's what that is. Deposit. We're putting a lot more in deposit this month because I need to get a wiggle on. Okay, deposits are not cheap around here, and yeah, I'm putting £200 into a deposit. Realistically, the only other savings for a deposit I've got is a money box account, which puts, I think I've upped it now to £3 every week, so it's barely saving anything. I thought, yeah, I've got a money box account, it's saving up for my deposit. That's saving nothing, so I do need to do something. So I think that's the remaining of my 50s. 50, 100, 150, 200, yep. So let's see where we're at with this. I have no idea where we're at. So this will be interesting. 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, £530. That's crept up, isn't it? I think I have gone over £1,000 once, haven't I? On one of these envelopes. I want to do that a lot more. I want to start getting, you know, thousands into these Christmas and Australias. So I'm doing the right thing and putting more money in. But then, as we know, that then makes me feel like I've got less money. Petrol, I'm putting £50 in petrol. That fluctuates, doesn't it, really? But I've kind of decided that I'm just going to put the money into petrol because I'm always going to need it. It's always going to be there. Petrol pricing is through the roof at the moment. So yeah. 20, 40, 50. Yeah, so we got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, £90 in petrol. Nice. That's actually very good. I hopefully do not need that much petrol money, but that might last me for like the next 3 months. So obviously I'll still keep adding to it, but still, you get what I mean. YouTube, I am literally putting £10 in YouTube because I have no idea, guys, no offense, what to invest money in this YouTube account. I have the other one, but I haven't posted on it in months now. In all honesty, it's just fizzled out. I don't game that much anymore. My life has literally got so busy. YouTube takes up a lot of time when you're doing like a gaming account. It was a lockdown thing. It got me in a nice community. I hopefully supplied some lovely support for people all around, but I think I'm done now with that. I might not be. I might stream occasionally. bit annoying because I did buy myself a fancy computer. That's a me thing to do. Splurge out on a really expensive computer, like £4,000, guys, on that PC, and now I don't really use it. But we're not going to talk about that because now I've got it forever. I barely use it. It makes me feel sick thinking about it anyway. What do? I've got 2 screens. I've got a sick setup, like literally like hundreds of pounds spent on that. Thousands. And now I don't use it. But I do occasionally. So anyway, over winter, I guess I'll use it a lot more. That's the thing, it's easy for me to say that now, but like over winter, I'm probably going to like sit in and play that more if it's cold outside. So I need to remember that and not jump to any conclusions. But I'm just being realistic. 10, 20, 30 pounds on YouTube. But I don't think I'll be splurging out on any more PCs or screens anytime soon. So yeah. And last but not least, we have travel. This is for travelling into the office. That costs me about, well, it's a lot cheaper. Let me just check that I've still got the correct amount. 20, 40, 60. Yeah, we're putting £60 into travel. Wow, guys, I actually did this and it's got the right amount. I go into the office now. It's once a week, but it should be twice, but no one seems to do it twice a week. I like to pick Wednesdays. It's Wednesdays and Fridays. And if I'm going to Liverpool, I'll go in on a Friday. And then because I'm already going from London, that kind of eats half my pay that I would. So to get into London cost me about 20 quid. I would spend that if I was to go to Liverpool. So I may as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone and go into London, work from home, work from the office, and then go to Liverpool from there. So there is a method to my madness. But yeah, so it does cost a little bit though, I'm not gonna lie. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. 150,000 travel. That's pretty decent. So you'll catch me next time with a receipts folder, a travel folder, and hopefully not feeling like I've tucked away so much money that I can't breathe. But yeah, that is the end of the video today, guys. I don't have anything else I want to kind of chat with you, I don't think. There is something on my mind though, but I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, so I'm thinking of like changing my debit card and getting a credit card. Getting a credit card because people say it's really good for your credit score if you start, spending money on a credit card and then paying off. You guys know I will pay it off the month I have to pay it off. I have all this if it all goes wrong. But yeah, I'm thinking like my debit card, I don't get any rewards for being with Barclays. I feel like I'm a bit of a mug. And I just have all my money sat in there doing nothing, gaining nothing. So I'm looking around at which debit accounts to get. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. Or if you have any like refer a friend and you get money off and I get money off, again, let me know. But also credit cards as well. I'm tempted with an Amex card, but then I feel like I don't earn enough money and I put too much away in here for an Amex card. So yeah, I'm not going to go and start spending all my money on a credit card, is what I'm going to say. It's like strategic. I'm doing it so then I can pay it off and get the good credit score, but I don't know if I need it though, which is why I haven't done it yet. A debit account I do want to look at because Barclays is taking me for a mug, I think, and I'm getting no benefits. When I looked at like Chase, for example, I think it's called Chase, you get a higher interest amount for like the first 12 months. Even that alone, I'm just sat with money in my bank account. What was that on my hand? Whoa. I'm just sat with money in my bank account at the moment, earning nothing. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I spoke so much in this video, it's probably disgusting. Please comment any answers that you have to anything I have to say. I'm really appreciative. I always look. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next month, or maybe this month, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'm just really spontaneous with this account and I love it because there's no pressure. And I thank you all for allowing there to be no pressure on this account because it's really important that you guys don't go, where is she? Where is she? I really rate that about you guys. I love that. So thank you. And I'll see you very soon.